it's Ms.Jacci here, just coming to make a fun video for the day. So I would like to start with our welcome song, and I know everybody knows our welcome song. So if you could sing along with me, that would be wonderful. All right, here we go. Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Come on everybody and clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Come on everybody and clap your hands, clap your hands today. Come on everybody and wave your hello, wave hello, wave hello. Come on everybody and wave hello. Wave hello today. Is everybody ready to have some fun today? Come on everybody and nod your head, nod your head, nod your head. Come on everybody and nod your head, nod your head today. Good job, you guys. Thanks for singing with me. All right, well today we're going to do a little bit of exercises and we're going to practice our deep breathing. We've done a lot of deep breathing practice at JK, but it's been a little while. So we're going to start by going over our 4-point breathing so we can all remember how it's done. So we don't start at our 4-point breathing, of course. We need to start at step number 1, which is our 1-point breathing. So I am going to show you how we do it, and then you guys will do it with me 3 more times, okay? So I will start. Here we go. We go in for 1, in through our, remember, our breathing, in through our nose, out through our mouth. Remember that our nose helps to filter out any of the germs before they get into our body. Okay, so here we go. 1 count. That's 1 count. So now we're going to do it 3 times together, okay? Good job. We're going to move on now to our 2-point part breathing. So I'm going to hold up 2 fingers now, and I will show you once, and then we'll do it 3 times together. Here we go. Okay, are you guys ready to do it together? Here we go. Nice job. Okay, so next we will work on our 3-point breathing. So we'll put up our 3 fingers. You guys can count along with your fingers too if you want. Okay, so I'm going to show you once, and then we'll do it together. Okay, 3 together now. Nice job. Okay, 1 more to go. What do you guys think it is? That's right. Of course, it's our 4-point breathing. So I'll do it once and then we'll do it together 3 times. Nice job. Now, knowing our breathing can help us during our exercises, because sometimes if we're finding one of our exercises really hard, we can use our breathing to help us. So you'll notice when I was doing my breathing, when I breathed out, I made some sound. That just helps your body to work harder. So we're going to practice a certain kind of breath called the ocean breath, and that makes noise when we blow it out. So it goes like this. Kind of like when I practice my elephant. So imagine the ocean, and you're breathing like a wave. So breathe that air out and make a little bit of sound with it. When we do some of our exercises, if you're finding any of them really hard because it takes time to get good at things, then you can just do a louder breath, and that will help your body prepare to do something hard. So when you're about to lift something hard, you let that loud breath out. So you lift while letting it out, like And that just helps you lift a little bit harder. It prepares your body and it tells your body we're going to do something hard. Okay, so we are going to do some exercises and some stretches today. But before we really can get doing any exercises, we have to warm up our bodies. So we're going to warm up our bodies by marching. So in order to do that, we'll need to stand together. Now, I know you guys have done marching before. We do marching in class sometimes. So when we do marching, I want you to think about how you need to lift your legs. We don't want to just lift them a tiny bit. We want to lift them all the way up. It's called high knees. So I'm going to just show you from the side of my body how far my knee is going up. You'll see that it's straight across here, straight across with the ground. So you want your knees up that high, okay? So when we're marching, we're going to get our knees up there. So I want everybody to start marching on the spot. We'll start nice and slow at first with our arms down at our sides. Knees up. This just gets our body ready. You might notice some creaks and cracking, just getting our body warmed up. We're going to add some arm swinging into this in a minute too. So when you lift up one knee, your opposite arm goes out in front of you. We put that one down and your arm goes down. Your other leg comes up, your other arm. So we're going to do our marching now with arms as well, okay? So we're going to speed it up a little bit because we need to get our heart rates up, which is why we're doing our marching. So we're going to march on the spot. We're going to speed it up a little bit and we're going to count to 10, okay? Ready? Okay, all together now. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. I feel my heart rate coming up a little bit, so that's excellent. So now we're going to still be doing a marching step, but now our one arm on the opposite side is going to cross over and we're going to touch our knee. This is called a cross-body tap. So what's really important about the cross-body is when you got to think about your brain. And in your brain has two sides, a right side and a left side. So the right side of your brain actually controls the muscle function on your right side of your body. And the left side of the brain controls the left side of the body. But we want our brain to be thinking together. So when we practice cross-body training and we bring one hand across our body to the other side, our right brain is thinking because our right arm's getting used. But then our left brain has to think too because we're on the left side of our body. So this cross-body training helps us to make our whole brain work together. It's amazing because when we can get our brain to work together, we can do so many different things. So when we do our marching this time, we're going to do a cross-body. So we'll lift one knee, our arm will come across to tap our knee, and our other arm will just go out to our side. Okay? So I'll just show you a couple times slowly. Practice with me so you're ready, okay? Knee up, hand on, and across, and across, and across. Okay, we're going to do 10 together, a little bit faster, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa, did you feel your brain getting smarter? Well, it is. It's getting stronger and stronger. That was really great cross-body tapping. Okay, so after you do some exercises with your legs, then you need to stretch them out. So we're going to do what's called a quadricep stretch. Okay, so I'm just going to turn my body sideways so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn this way, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my leg up behind me, I'm going to use my hand, and I'm going to hold onto my foot. Now, I want to put my knee so it's pointing straight down, so my leg is right beside my other leg. We don't want it like this. We don't want it way back there. We want to stand as straight and tall as we can. And we're going to do this to the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Shake it out. Shake that leg. Oh yeah, that was a good stretch. Okay, now we can't just stretch one side. We need to do the other side too. So now I'm going to turn my body around and I'm going to lift my foot behind me. I'm going to grab onto it with my hand, point my knee down at the floor right beside my other leg, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, Good job, you guys. Oh, that really stretched out those legs, which is good. It's always important to stretch out the muscles that you used. So now we are going to be doing some side stretching. But before we do our side stretching, we want to just make sure that our body is nice and stretched out straight first. So I want everybody to stand up nice and tall, like as tall as you can. That's it. Oh yeah, I feel tall. Now, I don't want you to go up on your tippy toes. We want your feet to stay flat on the ground. That will help you to stay stable and balanced, okay? So remember, we're not trying to get taller by going on our tippy toes. We're getting taller by breathing air into our body and stretching. So we're going to put our arms up over our heads. And I want you to imagine your fingers pointing way, way up there to the ceiling, and you're reaching as high as you can because you're trying to reach the ceiling. Reach, stretch, 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 stretch. And release. Oh, that was good. I think I might even feel a little bit taller. Okay, so now that we've stretched ourselves out straight, we are going to do some side bends. So for this, we keep one hand on our leg. Our other hand goes up into the air. This hand never comes off our leg down here, okay? So keep that on your leg. We're going to bend to the side and pull our body over, 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 over. Stretch as far as you can. Oh, yeah, that's a good stretch. You can see that my hand's down here by my knee now. Stretched way down there. Now remember, a stretch should never hurt. So if you're doing this and you're thinking to yourself, this hurts, just pull it back a little bit. That just means you're going too far. Your body has to learn how to do these big stretches. So you do that by practicing. You might not be able to reach really far the first time, but when you stand up straight, and then we'll try it one more time, you might notice you can go a little bit further this time. Okay, so hand back up and we're going to try that side again and see if we can go any further this time. Oh yeah, I did go a little further that time. Oh. So remember, don't ever let it hurt. Okay, so now we got to do the other side. So now this hand is on my leg. It's not moving off my leg. And my other hand goes up in the air now. So we're going to lean over. And remember, your hand is going down, 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 down. Try to reach down there. Oh, and a good stretch. And then we're going to go back up. And we're going to go over that same way one more time. We'll see if we can go a little bit further this time, okay? Here we go. Hand on your leg, sliding, 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 sliding. Oh, that gives you a big stretch right in here. You have lots of different muscles in there. Oblique muscles are getting a good stretch. Your whole side body is getting a good stretch. That's really important. Oh, that was a really good one. Okay, well now that we got our side body stretched out, now we can practice another one of our cross body exercises. So I want you to get your feet just a little bit apart, about hips width is what they call it. So where your feet are just below your hips. These are your hips here. And we need to learn about a forward fold before we can start this. So a forward fold is where we basically imagine our body being in half. So we're going to half our body right here. And a forward fold is where you lean, keep your back straight, 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 lean forward as far as you can forward without bending your knees. And you can hang your hands down there. My fingertips can touch the floor. This is called a forward fold. Now our back is staying rather straight. We don't slouch. We want our body to be nice and tall. So think about your body being nice and tall before you do it, and then folding it right in half like this. Okay, so now that we know what a forward fold is, we can practice some more cross-body training with toe taps. So we are going to put our hands above our head. And remember, cross-body is where the hand from the one side crosses over to the other side. So we are going to forward fold, bend in the middle, and touch our opposite foot. Across, touch, up. And one on the other side, across, touch, and up. Okay, we're going to do 5 on each side. So we'll do 5 on the one side and then 5 on the other. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good job, you guys. That was excellent. Okay, so we should maybe just give ourselves a little wiggle here. Oh, okay, we're going to practice our chair pose because we're going to read our story next after this. And I don't have a chair. So we will practice our chair pose, and that will help us get ourselves ready. So what I do is I put my feet just beside each other, a little bit of space in between, but they can be touching too. Excellent. And then I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to put them out straight in front of me. So they're like this, but straight in front of me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend at the knees, but keeping my back very straight. So imagine your back is like on the back of a straight chair. It's like when we go on the bus and we tell you to keep that glued to the back of that chair. So it's nice and straight and tall, okay? So here we're going to bend our knees, keep the back straight. Now this is called the chair pose. It's like I'm sitting in a chair, except my legs are really doing all the work because I don't have a chair. So we're going to hold this pose to the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that was good. Do you think you could hold this pose for a whole story? I don't know if I could. So I'm going to sit down on the ground and practice our very last pose. It's called crisscross. Now I know you guys know this one because we do this a lot. So you're going to just sit down here, crisscross applesauce. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm going to pull my table a little closer so we can see the story a little better. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to read a story today called Hop, Skip, Jump-a-Roo Zoo. Okay, let's get ourselves ready here. Sorry, I just gotta get this organized. I want you guys to be able to see it without letting my camera fall over. All right. Come to the magic castle where you are growing tall. Rows upon rows of word windows line every single wall. They reach up high as the sky, and you want to open them all. For every time you open one, a new adventure has begun. Andy opens a word window. Guess what he sees? A zoo gate. The zoo gate is open wide, so Andy skips inside. He sees one elephant in the zoo. What can one elephant do? He can swing and sway his trunk this way. Andy can too. Can you? So you'll notice Andy's arms here, and he's using his hands. He's got his arms and his hands put together, and he's swaying them in front of his nose like a trunk. Let's try that. So stretch your arms way out there in front, keep your hands together, put them up by your nose like it's your trunk, and sway it back and forth. Feel free to make some elephant noises. We all know I struggle with that, so I'm not going to make the noise. Did you guys do it? It was fun. It was a good arm stretch, actually. Andy sees 2 giraffes in the zoo. What can 2 giraffes do? They can stretch their necks high as Andy walks by. Andy can do that too. Can you? So I find this one easiest if I put my hands on my back and I look up to the sky, and I'm reaching, and I'm trying to look at the wall behind me. I can see it because I can see my paintings. Oh, that was a good stretch for the back, wasn't it? Let's see what Andy does next. Andy sees 3 polar bears in the zoo. They can swim in a pool that will keep them cool. Andy can do that too. Can you? I'm going to practice my swimming here while I'm sitting on the floor. And what I want you to think about is reaching out as far in front of you as you can. And then cupping your hand like this and feeling like you're scooping the water and trying to pull it back with you, okay? So reach out and cup your hand and scoop it back. Reach out, cup your hand and scoop it back. It's kind of like a workout. Reach that hand, like as far as you can. Scoop the water back. Reach, scoop. Reach, scoop. Well, it's a good thing we did all of our stretching and exercising this morning because we were ready for that. Andy sees 4 camels at the zoo. What can 4 camels do? They can carry packs upon their backs. Andy can do that too. Can you? Now I know lots of you have backpacks, but you probably don't have them right there with you. So you can just practice this without a backpack. So you'll notice he's leaning way over there to keep that pack on his back and carry it around. I'll give you a second to try that. All right, let's see what's next. Andy sees 5 zebras in the zoo. What can 5 zebras do? They can gallop, clip, and clop. And next, they can stop. Andy can do that too. Can you? Gallop, clip, clop, gallop, clip, clop, gallop, clip, clop, and stop. Andy sees 6 monkeys in the zoo. What can 6 monkeys do? They can swing in a tree and sing chee-chee. Andy can do that too. Can you? I don't have a swing at my house, so I can't practice this one. But we can practice our monkey singing. Let's do it together. Chee-chee, chee-chee, chee-chee. Good job. Andy sees 7 little deer in the zoo. What can 7 little deer do? They can jump here and there. They can leap in the air. Andy can do that too. Can you? Jump, leap in the air. Oh, yes. I bet you're doing it right now. Andy sees 8 crocodiles in the zoo. What can 8 crocodiles do? They can wiggle and swim from side to side. Andy can do that too. Can you? You'll need to lay on your belly for this one. You lay down on your belly and you put your arms and your legs from side to side. There you go, side to side, back and forth. Stretch your tail way out there, nice and long, just like a crocodile's. And imagine that your arms are the jaws of the crocodile and they're snap, snap, snapping. Hope they don't snap up any of those monkeys we saw. Andy sees 9 little owls in the zoo. What can 9 owls do? They can flutter and fly by the light of the moon. Andy can do that too. Can you? Let's see if we can flutter and fly. So I'm going to get my little wings out. These are my wings. And we're going to get them way up here and we're going to try. I'm flapping as hard as I can, but I don't seem to be flying. No, I guess not. We all know Ms.Jacci's always wanted to fly. But today is not the day. Andy sees 10 rabbits in the zoo. What can 10 rabbits do? They can hop, hop, hop. Then they can stop. Andy can do that too. Can you? Give it a try. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop and stop. Oh, excellent. Then Andy sees his friend Anne at the ice cream stand. What do the 2 friends do? You're right. They eat ice cream together and then they count to 10. Let's count with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then Anne hops, skips, and jumps through the zoo again. And Andy closes the word window. Thank you for joining me for my story today. I just want to sing a little goodbye song that I'm just learning, so I kind of have to read the words a little bit, but we'll learn this together over the next little while, because maybe this will become our new goodbye song. Twinkle, tickle the stars, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach way up high. Story time is over. So wave goodbye. Goodbye until next time. Have a great day.